Good morning to everybody here at the BANDODKAR T-20 League. The action is about to begin between DEMPO Cricket Club and SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. This is the final match of the league stage, and we are expecting a cracker of a match for sure. Both teams looking good on the paper. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club had opened their campaign with a victory over Gino Sports Club, while DEMPO Cricket Club had gone down to Gino in their opener. That means it's a must-win game for DEMPO Cricket Club to stay alive in this competition. The team lineup is here. The teams are unchanged, DEMPO as well as SALGAOCAR. DEMPO Cricket Club led by Snehal Kauthankar. He won the toss and decided to field first. The team is as follows: Snehal Kauthankar, captain; Manish Kakode, Yogesh Kauthankar, Azim Kazi and Divyang Hinganekar are the two outstation players for DEMPO. Kinanwaz, Vikas Singh, Jay Ahuja, Malik Shirur, Harshad Gadekar and Jagdish Patil constitute the playing 11 for DEMPO Cricket Club. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club led by Prathamesh Kawas. Ishan Gadekar, who was on a roll in the opening game, played really good for his half century. The outstation players are Sujit Nayak and Sagar Mishra. The other players in the team: Aditya Suryavanshi, Vaibhav Naik, Yash Porab, Samit Aryan Mishra, Shubham Tari, Keith Pinto and Devdutt Sodankar. The two openers for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club, Aditya Suryavanshi and Ishan Gadekar, have made their way to the crease, and the action is about to begin. It's a cool, overcast day here at the PANJIM Gymkhana ground in PANJIM, and the contest is expected to be intense. The cooler conditions make it very favorable for the team fielding, and that allows them to give out their best in the field. The fast bowlers especially enjoy this kind of weather. Let's see how DEMPO starts this match. For the batting side, they will be raring to go as well. They have the victory under their belt and they are in a very confident state of mind. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club are. Divyang Hinganekar, the left arm pacer, will start the bowling attack from the road end, and to face him is Aditya Suryavanshi, the diminutive opener of SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Good movement there for Divyang. The ball going across the right-hander. Good line as well on the opening delivery by Divyang. Aditya Suryavanshi leaves the ball alone once again, watching it right across as it moved from his from his batting end. Good start for Divyang. 3 consecutive dot deliveries. Aditya Suryavanshi has preferred to leave these deliveries alone. This time he takes the first run off the bat and first run of the SALGAOCAR Cricket Club inning. Off to the mark, Aditya Suryavanshi. That brings Ishan Gadekar on strike. Ishan is known to be a very strokeful player, and he did show his class in the opening game against Gino Sports Club with an unbeaten half century. Straight away he was out of his crease trying to play a forcing punch, but Divyang gets the ball to move enough to beat the bat. That's the beauty of this contest, the best of the bowlers against the best of the batters. That's what we are here for, to enjoy the T20 at its best. And a leg by takes the total at 2, and that brings the first over to an end. Good start by Divyang Hinganekar. Good tight bowling there. DEMPO beginning the match with pace at both the end. Harshad Gadekar, a very experienced Goan cricketer, is marking his run up from the river end, and he'll come on from that end. And to face him is another Gadekar, is Ishan Gadekar. The 2 boundary riders are in place at deep point and deep square leg. The other fielders are all inside the circle. This is the power play. The second over of the day about to begin. Ishan straight away wanted to go after Harshad and gets beaten. Most of the time, the attack-minded batters want to get after the bowlers right from the word go. They don't want the bowlers to get settled. And that looked like what Ishan wanted to do there. But he played and missed. This time cuts the ball and Jai Ahuja at deep point boundary cuts it out, but the throw could not be gathered, and that brings another overthrow added to the total of Ishan and SALGAOCAR. A very, very experienced bowler in the form of Harshad bowling to a very talented young batter Ishan Gadekar. This is what is one of the cornerstones of competitive T20 in Goa's circuit. This is the top division. Good connection and powerful hit over the square cover area. 4 runs for Ishan. First boundary of the day for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. With there by Harshad Gadekar, and Ishan lands a lot of bat on it, taking the ball to the boundary. That will give Ishan a lot of confidence. He has been trying to play aggressively, and that is his first boundary for the day. 8 for no loss, SALGAOCAR. That's another boundary. Ishan Gadekar is now up and running with his boundaries. He has a fair bit of high percentage of boundaries in his innings in the past, and this is his natural game. Uppish drive, but doesn't matter, no fielder in place there. It's safe and races to the boundary. This time down the leg side in the fine leg region. Ishan is now dealing in boundaries. 3 fours for him, and SALGAOCAR takes the total to 16 at the end of second over. 14 runs came off that over from Harshad Gadekar. Single there. Good running between the wickets by Aditya and Ishan. Divyang Hinganekar had bowled a very tight first over, where just 2 runs had come for SALGAOCAR. Now there will be urgency. The inning has got early momentum due to Ishan, and it's a confidence that goes up when there's a very good over that's under your belt, and that can be seen now. DEMPO Cricket Club won the toss and elected to field here. This is the third over of this group game. Today is the final day of the league contest, the knockout stage, that's semi-finals, will be played tomorrow. Good line and length by Divyang, and there's a run out there. Ishan was not interested in the run, and Aditya Suryavanshi had committed and gone out fair distance. He could not make his way back, and there's a sharp piece of fielding there by the mid-off fielder, and it's a good direct hit. That's the breakthrough that DEMPO wanted. Early breakthrough is quite crucial in T20s, and SALGAOCAR Cricket Club have lost their first wicket with 17 runs on the board. Aditya Suryavanshi is back in the pavilion. The fielding effort has to be top drawer, and Yogesh Kautankar there setting the tone here with good direct hit run out. The new man in is the captain, Prathamesh Gawas. So that's the first wide of the day. Takes the total to 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club being put into bat. Oh, as he played it on, looks like, yes, that's a big wicket. The big fish in the SALGAOCAR Cricket Club, one of the big fishes certainly. Ishan Gadekar is gone. It was a good delivery by Divyang Hingadekar. And the ball swung into Ishan. He was really cramped there and couldn't do anything. The ball rolled onto the stumps, and Ishan has to make the long walk back to the pavilion. Double blow for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Ishan Gadekar gone for 14 soon after having seen Aditya Suryavanshi being run out. 18 for 2 in 2.4 overs. Yash Porob is the new batter. And now two new batters out there for Sargaonkar. Both are yet to face, and it will be Yash Porob at the striker's end now, facing Divyang Hinganekar, who has got a big breakthrough. A tight single and good running there. Both batters really responding well, and that's a comfortable single in the end. Divyang Hinganekar, one of the outstation players in the DEMPO lineup, is in the groove here. Is bowling good line and getting good movement in the air and off the pitch as well. With that single, both the batters now off the mark, and Salgaonkar Cricket Club move on to 20 for 2 at the end of 3 overs. Change in bowling from the river end. It's Vikas Singh, the left arm orthodox spinner. This is the first time that we are going to see spin being brought into action today. There's good bounce in the track, and if the bowler can get turn, it will be a good battle between the bat and the ball. Nicely played there by Yash Parab. Just a single down the square leg region, mid-wicket region rather. It's a left and right combination now out there for Sargaonkar Cricket Club. Captain Prathamesh Kawas being a left-hander, and Yash Porab is a right-handed batsman. They have the task of consolidating here. Sargaonkar have lost 2 early wickets. Nice looking drive there by Prathamesh Kawas to long on region and gets a single. That brings the fourth over to an end, and the total is 23 for 2. Three runs came from that over bowled by Vikas Singh. Change of bowling end for Harshad Gadekar, and is coming on from the road end now. His first over from the river end was expensive, going away for 14 runs. And the DEMPO boys are celebrating as Arshad has induced a thick edge. And it's Prathamesh Gauss who departs, trying to hit an aggressive looking shot, but not in a position to have a good connection, and that's the end of his brief stay at the crease. Third wicket down for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. And Harshad tastes his first success. Sagar Mishra, the outstation player. Sagar Mishra, one of the outstation players for SALGAOCAR, is now out there, and his team will be hoping that he is able to find a way here. 3 early wickets have put SALGAOCAR Cricket Club on the back foot. This is the 5th over in progress. Power play is in progress, and losing too many wickets in power play puts the team on the back foot in T20 cricket. Played nicely there with full respect. Good delivery. That's the length which Harshad will be hoping to bowl at consistently. Sagar Mishra gets off the mark. It looks like he was expecting the ball to not bounce as much as it did, and that was a surprise delivery. Bowlers often have various surprises up their sleeve. Nevertheless, Sagar got a single and gets off the mark as well. Yash Parab now on strike. Nice shot there by Yash, not trying to go put too much power into that, just placed it between the gully and the backward point region. Three runs is what the batters have taken. That's good running. And the score moves on to 27. 27 for 3, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. This is the 5th over in progress. "28 for 3 at the end of 5 overs. This is the final over of the power play. Vikas Singh from the river end. Good line. Keeping the line outside the off stump is what is most common, and that's the task that Vikas Singh is looking to do here. This time Sagar gets a little bit of time to play the shot on the back foot. The delivery by Vikas, a little short, and Sagar Mishra pulls it to the square leg boundary, but for a single. The runs coming in ones and twos here. What a shot, fantastic shot there by Sagar Mishra. That's a much needed boundary. The last boundary was hit in the second over by Ishan Gadekar, and now Sagar Mishra has found a way in the form of that lovely shot, sweeping the ball uppishly beyond the square leg boundary. The total moves on to 34. Sagar moves on to 7. That boundary also lifts some pressure from the shoulders of the batter there. Once again, he goes the same region and the result is the same. 2 big shots in this over. That will be helpful in building fresh momentum to this inning. Good batting there by Sagar. Cannot allow the bowler to relax or get settled into a groove. and rule the roost. So this is a counter attack, the start of counter attack by SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. And that's what they need now at the end of the power play. It's 38 for 3. A bowling change here from the road end. It's going to be Jagdish Patil, the fast bowler. Replacing Harshad Gadekar. Yash is on strike. Oh, outside edge, and that's another boundary. Streaky shot though through the vacant slip region. Nevertheless, 4 important runs to the total of Yash and SALGAOCAR. So it's a string of boundaries now. Suddenly, that will bring cheer in the camp, and the batters will gain confidence. But this was lucky for Yash. Keenan, wicketkeeper for SALGAOCAR, tried to get to the ball, but it was beyond his reach. So Yash facing Jagdish Patil here. Good looking flick there, but just a single to Yash and SALGAOCAR. Keeping the strike rotating means the scoreboard keeps ticking, and that's what the basic is in cricket. Coaches will tell you, do everything to keep the scoreboard ticking. Accumulate runs when you can. Don't get bogged down. These are the basics in cricket. Oh, that's a bit shabby there by the fielding side. It's overthrow, means another run freebie given to the opponent team. So they have to keep it tight, DEMPO Cricket Club. This is a very important match, especially for DEMPO. Every run matters in T20 cricket. Eight runs already from this over by Jagdish Patil. The last over by Vikas Singh had given 10 runs. So this is good period for SALGAOCAR. That's a good delivery by Jagdish. Batter Yash Paurab had no chance here to get a run. He was opened up by that delivery from Patil. The ball moved across after pitching, and the total has moved on to 46 for 3 for SALGAOCAR. This is the 9th over in progress. Nice looking shot there on the rise, but it's just a single. hitting the delivery in the V on the when the ball is bouncing more is a very, very important shot in cricket, and you have to be on the top of the bounce, so it's very technical. It looks really good when it comes off. This time it was just a single. So after the end of 7th over, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club are 47 for 3. Sagar Mishra is batting on 14 of 11 deliveries. Yash Parab is on 12 of 9. Jagdish Patil went for 9 runs of his first over. So in the last 2 overs, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club has taken 19 runs. So that has lifted their current run rate to 6.71. 47 in 7. And we see a change in bowling from the river end. Malik Shirur from the river end. Nicely played there, wrists in play. That's what the flick is all about. You need to have strong wrists and you can send the ball many a mile. But this time he went all along the ground. Yash Parab getting a single. And Sagar Mishra is now on strike. Off spinner Malik Shirur to left-handed batter Sagar Mishra. This looks like a real good contest in the offing here. Well bowled Malik Shirur, and he has got his man. Sagar Mishra could only edge that ball, and Keenan was very experienced wicketkeeper, has taken the regulation catch. 4th wicket down now for SALGAOCAR at the total of 48. Sagar Mishra out, caught Keenan was, bowled Malik Shirur for 14. Sujit Nayak is now in, and Sujit Nayak is the second outstation player for the SALGAOCARs. He's the son of former India cricketer Suru Nayak. Sujit Nayak has played for Mumbai team in List A and T20 cricket matches. and one of the most competitive teams in India. Sujit Nayak has the experience for playing them. So here he is. "48 for 4. That's the total with 7.4 overs gone. A lot will be riding on his shoulders there. Sujit Nayak, strongly built cricketer from Mumbai. He is there along with Yash Parab, who's batting on 13. Sujit Nayak is yet to open his account. At the end of 8 overs, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club are 48 for 4. Jagdish Patil will continue from the road end. Oh, that was a bit tentative from Yash Parab. Didn't look convinced about what he was doing, just going through it. Luckily, there was no harm there. Jagdish Patil had gone for 9 runs of his earlier over. Will be looking to keep it tight. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club are in need of fresh impetus, inspiration here to get their inning to move on an upward curve. The worm has dipped a bit. Nicely timed shot there in the gap, and the fielder at mid-wicket covered a lot of ground to cut a boundary out. 2 runs for Yash Parab and SALGAOCAR, and that's their 50 up. 50 for 4, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. This is the 9th over in progress. Good carry there. That's what you want to see when the fast bowler is in operation. You want to see the ball bouncing and wicketkeeper taking it at a very good height. Jagdish putting all his effort into his deliveries. Yash Parab could not do much about it. It's a dot ball. This time, the batter makes the necessary adjustment to get it off for a single. That brings Sujit Nayak on strike. Left-hander Sujit Nayak. He's strongly built and can hit the ball many a mile when he gets it right. Good looking drive, just a single from it. A batter loves the ball hitting the middle of the bat, and that gives them a lot of confidence when they strike it. When they strike it sweetly and with the confidence come the big shots out of the top drawer. That's the end of Jagdish Patil's over. 52 for 4. 9 overs gone. Just 4 runs came off Jagdish Patil's over. Malik Shirur is back for his second over from the road end. He had picked the wicket of Sagar Mishra in his last over. That's powerfully struck by Sujit Nayak and draws a good fielding effort from the boundary rider there. In the long on region, 2 runs in the process to Sujit. That takes the score to 56. This is the 10th over, the halfway mark in this match coming up. And SALGAOCAR Cricket Club inning has progressed with stutters. It's been hard work there for the batters so far. Once again, the runs are coming in ones and twos, and that single brings the 10th over to an end, and it's 58 for 4. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club being put into bat by DEMPO Cricket Club. Yash Parab is playing on 18. Sujit Nayak is batting on 5. Jagdish Patil will continue. This will be his 3rd over of the day. A slight drizzle has just started. It's very light so far. And there goes Sujit Nayak with a nice looking uppish try, but the boundaries are now well protected, and that means just a single there to his account. The weather in this last week or so has been cloudy, overcast, and it's been mostly drizzling intermittently in the night. Oh, that's another wicket going down for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. A very easy catch there. And it's Yash Porab who has to depart from the scene. 19 runs of 15 balls is what Yash managed. It's a simple catch to Divyang Hinganekar, and Jagdish Patil picks up his first wicket. 60 for 4, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club after 10.2 overs. 10.3 overs rather. Keith Pinto is coming out to bat now at the fall of Yash Parab's wicket. Half the side is back into the hut for SALGAOCARs. This will be a crucial stage wherein they have to arrest the fall of wickets, which has been absolutely at regular intervals. There has been no persistent momentum here. It's been stuttering up and down, up and down. That's what is happening to SALGAOCAR's worm. So it's 60 for 5. Sujit Naik is at the other end. Keith Pinto will be on strike to Jagdish Patil. Off the mark, Keith Pinto with that glance into the fine leg area. The total moves on to 61. Sujit Naik now on strike. How will he approach this situation? He has a lot of experience having played for Mumbai. Sujit Naik, the son of former India cricketer Suru Naik, facing Jagdish Patil. Not timed as well as you would have liked, and just a single. Every run here is important for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club and for DEMPO. They have to try and keep SALGAOCAR to as little as possible. The score now is 60 62 for 5, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club at the end of 11 overs. Malik Shirur has been very good with his spell so far. Just 7 runs given away in his 2 overs. Is coming on with his 3rd over now. Good bowling there, keeping the pressure on the batter. That is what Malik Shirur is doing. And this time Keith Pinto sweeps the ball to the fine leg region. Most of the time the ball has been pitched into good areas with the off stump line. It's been hard. It has been hard for the batters to get the ball away. Slightly shifting the line to the leg and middle stump, and then allows the batters to turn their wrists around the ball and get the ball away into the fine leg, square leg region for easy singles. But DEMPO Cricket Club would not mind it much, as they have successfully but this time there's a boundary there, a very much highly welcome boundary for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Keith Pinto getting a fine tickle onto that ball which turned across him, and that boundary takes the score to 69. 69 for 5. Our SALGAOCAR Cricket Club after 12 overs. Jagdish Patil has bowled 3 overs so far, giving away 17 runs, and has also picked a wicket. This time the ball was slightly short, and Sujit Naik took the aerial route and comfortably clears the boundary for a sixer. He welcomed Jagdish Patil, who's into his 4th over with that sixer. And when that happens, the bowler's first delivery, when it goes for a big shot out of the boundary, it now Remains to be seen what Jagdish Patil's mettle is all about. Can he make a comeback? Once again, Sujit Naik hits it, but this time it's a drop. The fielder has spilled a catch there. It was hard hit, a flat catch, but this has not stuck. Azim Qazi, the fielder, in the covers. The chance has gone down. No run taken. Salgaocar's total stays on 75. This is the 13th over in progress. Sujit Naik has played for Mumbai in T20 and BCCI's List A matches. He has good experience and he'll be he will be the danger man here. As far as DEMPO are concerned, he has got a life now, and DEMPO will hope that it will not prove costly. But for Salgaocar's Sujit Naik is the man there on a mission. Keith Pinto is at the other end. It's on strike now. He has to support and the batters have to build a good total. Meanwhile, Jagdish Patil comes up with the 5th delivery of the 13th over. The running between the wicket has to be absolutely clear. Loud and clear calling will help. It's been a good comeback by Jagdish Patil, having been hit for a sixer on his first delivery. So 7 runs from that over. That's the end of his quota of 4 overs. 23 runs coming off them and 24 runs coming off his 4 overs, and Jagdish Patil also tasting success, having picked 1 wicket. So at the end of 13 overs, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club are 76 for 5. Malik Shirur in operation now. Malik Shirur has kept it tight. Only the last ball of his previous over went for a boundary. Two dot deliveries to start this over. This is Malik Shirur's 4th over. His figures so far: 1 for 14. That makes it 15. This is a must-win game for DEMPO Cricket Club. Gino Sports Club, who have one win under their belt, they'll be watching this match with great interest. This group is shaping as the group of death. This is a league come knockout format of 6 teams, and that makes every match very, very crucial. DEMPO had gone down to Gino in their opener. Now if they win, there will be 3 teams in this group on 2 points. This is an intense contest here. Malik Shirur, meanwhile, has been very economical. Good going for him as far as DEMPO Cricket Club are concerned. SALGAOCAR are on 79 for 5. The last delivery of 14th over coming up. He will not be happy there. Malik should have had stopped that ball on his own bowling effort. Nevertheless, 1 run to Keith and SALGAOCAR. It's 80 for 5 at the end of 14 overs. Sujit Naik is batting on 17. Keith Pinto is on 9. Last 6 overs to go. The projected score is 114. They would love to take it beyond that projected score, and for that Sujit Nayak and Keith Pinto have to stay there and get going. Who's the aggressor there? It looks like Sujit Nayak will be the aggressor. He has the experience. He has the power. For DEMPOs, it will be the task to keep this total to as little as possible. It looks like it will be Harshad Gadekar who is coming on from the road end, a very experienced Goa all-rounder, Harshad Gadekar. This will be gripping action as the final 6 overs of the SALGAOCAR innings will shape this contest. Whether they can bat here and get as many runs as possible, or whether DEMPO can get the wickets as crucially early, remains to seen. It's now 80 for 5 in 14 overs. That's the situation. This is SALGAOCAR inning after they have been put into bat by DEMPO Cricket Club, winning the crucial toss in this must-win encounter. A single there. Brings Sujit Nayak on strike. Sujit Naik on strike to Arshad Gadekar. Good fielding there and good arm as well. Malik Shirur from the square leg, from the mid-wicket boundary. Keith Pinto now facing Harshad Gadekar. Good looking uppish drive, but he would not get more than a single here. DEMPO have put the fielders in crucial position across the boundary. That's the experience there, because the captain Snehal Kautankar is also the captain of Goa Ranji Trophy team. Experience is the key here. The bowler Harshad Gadekar, very experienced Goa Ranji Trophy player as well. Sujit Naik batting now for SALGAOCAR. He also possesses a lot of experience. So how would he look to drive this inning from here? We'll see. Wait and watch. Trying to hit that short delivery with a cross-padded shot, but doesn't make as good a connection as he's capable of. And just a single there added to the total. It moves on to 84 for 5. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Full delivery there, Yorker land, and Keith Pinto had sprinted across the other end. This is a situation with both batters at one end, and it's calamity for SALGAOCAR. This 6th wicket that has gone down now. Keith Pinto run out. It looked like a single was there for taking, although the ball was slightly close enough for the fielder, but a quick early call and response probably could have, but the batters are better judges of the situation, and the situation here is Keith Pinto run out. That's the 6th wicket now going down. The partnership was building there. 24 runs was what the partnership, 6th wicket partnership was worth, but it has come to an abrupt end. $84 for 6 after 15 overs. Huh? Azim Kazi is making some changes to the field, and that means he's coming on to bowl with his left arm orthodox spin. Five overs for DEMPO to be bowled here from their point of view as tightly as possible. For the SALGAOCAR Cricket Club, 5 overs to get as many runs as possible. Vaibhav Naik is the new batter. He will be facing his first delivery, Azim Qazi, bowling from the river end. Vaibhav tried to play a late cut. The third man area has a wide gap available for him there for that shot. Wide signaled by umpire Sujay Netravalkar. A reverse sweep there by Vaibhav Naik. Gets off the mark and wanted a second, but there was no second run there on offer. So 1 run added to the total. Atmaram Arolkar is the square leg umpire now. Nice sound of the bat as Sujit played that square drive. 2 runs to Sujit and SALGAOCAR. '89 for 6. Three deliveries remain in this 16th over. That's the role for Vaibhav Naik to take a single and get Sujit Naik more strike, but that's the end of the over by Azim Qazi. 7 runs coming off that over. '92 for 6, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Correction, it's 91 for 6 at the end of 16 overs. Divyang Hinganekar to come on from the road end. Divyang's first 2 overs had resulted only in 5 runs. He bowled very, very tight opening spell and also took the wicket of Ishan Gadekar with a lovely swinging delivery. Sujit Nayak now on strike to Divyang Hinganekar. This will be a good contest here. Nice punch when Sujit Nayak plays the drive. The sound of the bat is so cracking. It's a thump, the bat speed and the timing that is so crucial for a batter to get the maximum from their effort. This time it was only a single. It's Vaibhav Naik now on strike. Giving the bowler a charge but not managing to make the most from that. He was trying to innovate. What is the game plan for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club from here? It's very important for a team to have a plan and execute it perfectly in different situations. This time Vaibhav swivels around the back foot and pulls it down to the square leg region. It could have been another calamity for SALGAOCAR. The calling has been absolutely of the lower standard than expected. This is the top cream of Goan cricket, top division T20 here. The calling needs to be much better to avoid confusion like we saw earlier when Kit Pinto and Sujit Nayak were stranded at the same end and Kit Pinto was run out. The players need to be absolutely clear as to what's the right decision. Safe, that's what is important. Vaibhav safe is now on strike again to Divyang. The total is 95 for 6 for SALGAOCAR. Good shot once again in the square leg region, but only a single. Vaibhav is looking towards that region to find a boundary, but has not been able to find the gaps. That's the most important thing when targeting the boundaries. You need to know exactly the angle of the bat that you have to guide the ball through. Because when the fielders are on the edge of the boundary, you have to make sure that you bisect or place it rightly. Sujit facing Divyang. Wide is the signal by umpire Atmaram Arolkar. The total moves on to 97 for 6, the last delivery coming up of the 17th over. Oh, up in the air, he hasn't got hold of the shot at all, and Divyang Hinganekar takes the catch of his own bowling. That was a good effort by Divyang. He went to take the catch. A fellow fielder was close to him and it was crucial that they didn't collide. SALGAOCAR's Sujit Nayak is out on 24. 97 for 7. 3 overs to be played in this inning. Yet how many more can SALGAOCAR add to the total? The DEMPO Cricket Club will be happy with what they have gained so far. They have kept the match under control. In a must-win situation, the DEMPO Cricket Club they have gone about their business in a fashion that they will be happy so far, but this is just half the job done so far. Yet 3 overs remain, and SALGAOCAR Cricket Club, do they have the batters who can launch a final assault here? 97 for 7 in 17 overs, 18th over to start now from the river end. Azim Qazi bowls it flat, quick in the air, and the new batter Shubham Tari got off to a mark with the cut down the backward point region. Vaibhav Naik now on strike. Oh, the ball capped a bit low, and Vaibhav Naik was lucky he got some part of the bat on the ball, and also that allowed him to take a single. Runner ball will take SALGAOCAR to 114. Once again, inside edge of Shubham Tari this time, and 2 runs to the total. 100 up for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club in the 18th over. It has been a struggle for their batters all through. The innings never gained in terms of a partnership of note. Oh, Azim Qazi has knocked Shubham Tari over. That's 8th wicket down for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. And SALGAOCAR Cricket Club are in danger of being bowled out here before the quota of 20 overs come to an end. Just 2 wickets in hand now for SALGAOCAR. 101 for 8. Devdutt Sodankar is the new man in joining Vaibhav Naik in the center, and Devdutt gets off the mark straight away with a single. $103 for 8 after 18 overs. 12 deliveries remain. Run a ball is at least what SALGAOCAR Cricket Club will be hoping. their batters can get from here. Divyang Hinganekar will bowl his final over from the road end. He has been excellent with the ball so far. He's bowled fast and he has bowled accurate. The left arm pacer. He has dominated the batters so far. Three overs, no maiden, 11 runs and 2 wickets. That's his figures so far. Nice innovative shot there, but just a single for that effort of Vaibhav Naik. Devdutt Sodankar now on strike. Nice looking shot there by Devdutt, but a single. The batters have to be absolutely alert while trying to play this shot and go for percentage cricket. The shot that will give them maximum on that particular delivery, and also looking at the merit of the ball. That should be at the top of their mind. So many open spaces, places where they can convert ones into twos, and that's what experienced batters do. But this time, full delivery by Divyang Hinganekar, and Vaibhav rocks it onto his back foot and hits it for a boundary in the square leg region. No ball as well. Very crucial that the big runs come for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. It's a free hit as well. Vaibhav Naik facing Divyang Hinganekar on a free hit. That's the first bad delivery that has come from Divyang Hinganekar. $110 for 8, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Just a single. Divyang bowled a Yorker length delivery and the batter was totally cramped to free his arm or get the ball up and over. That single brings Devdutt Sodankar on strike. This is the 19th over in progress. 3 deliveries to go. It's 1-1-1 for 8. Good running by Devdutt. Good calling. They wouldn't want any further confusion here. SALGAOCARs. There have been 2 run-outs in the innings so far. Devdutt there, or rather Vaibhav there, tried to hit it into the onside, but the ball taking an edge and going into the third man region for a boundary. Doesn't matter how the runs come, it's important that they come. And that boundary takes the total to 116 for 8. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. put into bat have to post a total. And that's what they're trying their best to accumulate as many runs as possible. This is now the last delivery of the second last over of the inning. Full toss, low full toss, and Vaibhav just flicked it into the square leg region. Just a single, but a good looking shot by Vaibhav Naik. Vaibhav Naik has been in good form with the bat in the recently concluded Goa Premier League. He has scored a good century, and that gives him the confidence coming into the T20 format of the game. Although it's a different challenge, the Goa Premier League was a 3 days competition. So he's out there batting on 19 so far of 14 deliveries. Devdutt Sorankar is on 3. 117 for 8. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club in 19 overs. Azim Kazi will be bowling the final over of this inning. Vaibhav charges down the track but could not get it past the bowler. This is Azim Kazi's third over of the inning. He has bowled well so far, only 13 runs coming off his first 2 overs, and he has started with 2 dot balls here. Vaibhav Naik this time gets hold of the short, but just a single on the square leg boundary. The fielder is there for that shot. Devdutt Sorankar now, 3 deliveries to go. Shot, Vaibhav Naik has lofted it, but one bounce to the fielder. The square in the extra cover region, 2 runs meanwhile taken by Vaibhav. That takes the total to 121 for 8. This is now the final ball of the inning. Vaibhav Naik facing Azim Kazi. Wide, says the umpire. 122 for 8. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Dot ball to end the inning. It's going to be 123, the target for DEMPO Cricket Club to stay alive in the competition. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club being put into bat have been restricted to 122. It's been a bowling effort that should make DEMPO happy with what they have put in, because in T20 cricket A target of 123 is considered to be a modest one because just about run a ball is what the asking rate will be. And the DEMPO batters, the depth that they have, they'll back themselves to get this target. On the other hand, Sargaonkar Cricket Club have a really good bowling lineup, good pacers in their ranks. Samit Aryan Mishra and Shubham Tari have been in good form. They were amongst the wickets in the first match against Gino Sports Club. So they will be raring to go to start the proceedings on this overcast day at PANJIM Gymkhana grounds. We'll be back live soon for DEMPO Cricket Club's chase of this total of 122 for 8 by Sargaonkars. DEMPO Cricket Club captain Snehal Kauthankar and Manish Kakode will open the inning. While Shubham Tari has the new white ball in his hand and will start the bowling operation from the Mandavi river end. Having been put to bat earlier, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club managed to post a total of 122 for 8 in their allotted 20 overs. Now, DEMPO Cricket Club, needing to win this match to stay in the competition, have to chase that total. With run rate in mind, they need to do it with the calculations of having better run rate to stay alive in the competition. Here's the first delivery. And it's wide down the leg side by Shubham Tari. DEMPO opened their account with an extra. Nice shot there by the DEMPO skipper, and it's a boundary in the square leg region. 4 runs there to Snehal and DEMPO. Well timed shot there. Tari straying on the leg stump line there, and Snehal going through with a wristy shot there. Quality shot for 4 runs, 5 for no loss, DEMPO Cricket Club. Good bounce there for Shubham Tari. Dot ball in. That's the length he will be hoping to hit more often than not. That's the area which is called good length, around 2 meters from the stumps at the striker's end. Getting his line and length correct. That's what bowler Shubham Tari will be looking at. While for DEMPO Cricket Club, they don't have to go all out in the pursuit. They can afford to be watchful. Outside edge, and the ball goes through the gap between gully and slips for a single that will bring Manish Kakode on strike to face his first delivery. Well, that's a good line to bowl, and Manish was almost tempted to go after it. In the end, he leaves it in time. It won't harm the batter if they if he has a proper look at the bounce. Beaten, good delivery, quick and on a good line as well. So that's the end of the first over. 6 for no loss for DEMPO Cricket Club. Chasing 122 run total of SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. So it's always good to judge the pace and bounce of the track as quickly as possible for the openers to take the right approach for the task at hand. Snehal Kautankar, the captain, has got a boundary under his belt. The experienced pro, Manish Kakore, Goa under 19 player, youngster, will be looking to his senior pro and also looking to this challenge in a positive frame of mind. This is a big opportunity for the youngster. This is a must-win game. And any youngster will be looking to cope up with the pressure that comes up with the must-win situation. The bowler at the road end, Samit Aryan Mishra. Nicely played by Snehal for a single. Samit Aryan Mishra was the top wicket taker in the match against Gino. He picked 4 wickets. He will be raring to go and test this DEMPO batting lineup. Well, the pressure has finally taken the toll and Manish Kakore edges it to the wicket keeper. Samit Aryan Mishra picks the first wicket to fall of DEMPO Cricket Club. Manish Kakore caught behind for a duck. Samit Aryan Mishra is working up good pace there and also getting a good bounce from this track here. That's a typical PANJIM Gymkhana wicket. Very sporting. All-rounder Harshad Gadekar has been sent in at number 3. This looks like a game plan of getting some fast, aggressive batting going there, and Harshad can also play the role that has been asked, that he has been asked to play. So this is very interesting. Harshad Gadekar coming in at number 3. And he'll straight away go into the striker's end, and Samitarian Mishra, who has been walking up some good pace. This will be very interesting. 7 for 1, DEMPO. Harshad Gadekar on strike. Harshad gets off the mark. The last delivery coming up now from Samitarian Mishra. Little bit there, but it's a dot ball. Snehal could not get on top of the delivery there and misses it. 2 overs gone. DEMPO Cricket Club 8 for 1. These are very challenging conditions for the batters in particular. Cloudy day. There was a slight drizzle earlier today, but it was not detrimental and the play continued. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club went on to post a total of 122 for 8. And very often such low scoring games become very, very intense and tight, gripping contests. Loud appeal, but umpire Sujay Netrawarkar not interested. Leg by is the signal from the umpire. The total moves on to 9. What is going to be the role for Snehal here? Every chase, every day in T20s, the players have a role to play depending on the situations. A chase of 122, with the captain out there as the opener, he will have a clear understanding of how the role of every player and his role as well. He has Harshad Gadekar there, all-rounder, experienced player for company. It's 9 for 1 for DEMPO. This is the 3rd over in progress. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club have a slip in place. That's good approach by SALGAOCAR, as they know they have to keep picking wickets, and close-in fielders is a very attacking field. They are looking for that edge, and Sujit Naik with his big hands in the slip near wicketkeeper Vaibhav Naik. Oh, that's gone. Harshad Gadekar could not get hold of the shot and just spoons up an easy catch for the mid-on fielder. The DEMPO Cricket Club are now 9 for 2. Prathamesh Gawas was the fielder there in the mid-on region, taking a simple catch to send Arshad Gadekar back to pavilion. Shubham Tari gets his first wicket. Both the pacers have now got 1 wicket each. They were both amongst wicket in the first match as well against Gino, where Shubham got 3 wickets. Prathamesh Gawas, the captain for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club at mid-on, will be very happy so far with how his team has been progressing in the field. Azim Kazi, outstation player, is out there now for DEMPO. Very early days into this contest. Two wickets going down, the batters will now look to repair the inning. It's left and right combination out there for DEMPO now. Running between the wickets is going to be crucial, how they understand each other's signs. Azim Kazi is an outstation player, so they have to read and take loud and clear calls. Snehal was run out in the first game and the game turned on its head. Azim gets off the mark with a comfortable single. That's also the end of the third over, and the total is 11 for 2.
ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल।
Samit Aryan Mishra will be looking to bowl outside the off stump, but this time he gets into the middle and leg line, and Azim Kazi has the task of deflecting the ball, placing it down in the square leg region for a single. There's the short percentage shot when a bowler bowls that line and gets the bounce as well. Runs coming in the form of singles for DEMPO, and they won't mind it as long as they continuously come. Singles are better than the flurry of dot balls. That's the basics in T20s. As we normally see, a series of dot balls leads to a mistake by the batter trying to take risk. Fourth over in progress here. DEMPO Cricket Club are 14 for 2, chasing the total of 122. Oh, genuine edge there, and lucky for Snehal Kautankar, it went wider of the wicketkeeper. Vaibhav Naik's reach. 4 runs to the total. Samit Aryan Mishra drawing that shot, and if there was a first slip, he could have been in business, because it was very low and the ball might not have carried as well. Nevertheless, 4 runs to the total, and to Snehal's account, he goes on to 12. Swinging delivery, but it is wide. He's getting the swing there, Samit Aryan Mishra. He would know that he has to keep that line on in the corridor of uncertainty. That's around the off stump. And if he goes that wide, it could be expensive as well. 19 for 2. Dot ball to end the over. 4 overs gone. DEMPO Cricket Club are 19 for 2. Samit Aryan Mishra has given 10 runs in his 2 overs and has 1 wicket to show for his effort. It's a beautiful picture here on your monitors or mobile phones, wherever you are watching on YouTube on Goa Livecast. It's a beautiful picture coming to you where you can see This lovely ground here and the trees lining up near the boundary line and the traffic on the road there outside. It's a cloudy day. Back into the action. Azim Kazi will now be facing Shubham Tari. 8 runs had come off Shubham's first 2 overs. And he also has a wicket to his name. "21 for 2 in 4.3 overs. Azim Kazi is now on strike. That's a nice shot by Azim Kazi. Plays it over the covers areas for a square drive. Boundary added to the total of tempos, and Azim Kazi. Beautiful uppish shot, although he didn't get much of the sweet part of the bat. Nevertheless, the power in that shot and the elevation that it got was enough for the ball to race to the boundary. 25 for 2. Full delivery, but he could not find a gap there. Just a single to Azim Kazi, and the total for DEMPO Cricket Club. No run there at the backward point region, and that dot ball gets this 5th over to finish. DEMPO Cricket Club are on 26 for 2. Snehal Kautankar is batting on 13. Azim Kazi is on 9. Shubham Tari bowled 3 overs from the river end. Has gone for 15 runs off his 3 overs. He also picked up 1 wicket. There's now change in bowling from the road end. Sagar Mishra is coming on to bowl. His left arm orthodox spin. This is the first spinner for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club coming into bowling now. They open with pace bowlers Shubham Tari and Samitarian Mishra. This is the final over of power play. And it's usually the ploy of the teams to get at least one over to the spinner in the power play to entice the batsman. What would be the approach for Azim Qazi, who is also a very good left-arm spinner himself? So he would try to read the mind of his counterpart here, Sagar Mishra. Nice cover drive there by Azim Qazi, beautifully played there all along the ground, and the valiant effort there by the fielder. But the ball still goes for 4 runs for DEMPO and for Azim Qazi. Azim was out for a duck in the game against Gino, but here he is. He has got it going. He has got his eye in and has the shots up his sleeve. 13 is what Azim is on now. Tried to play a sweep shot to the delivery that was wide outside the off stump, and that's how it was beyond Azim there. Wide-ish delivery, but not wide enough for the umpire to call. That's the ploy that Sagar Mishra has to keep it in that region. Three consecutive dot balls. This time Azim gets a run, and Snehal Kautankar will be on strike now for the first time to Sagar Mishra. It's been a good recovery so far after being hit for a boundary on the first ball of this over. This is the last ball of the power play stage. Snehal Kautankar on strike to Sagar Mishra. Good over by Sagar Mishra. Just 5 runs came off that over, and that also means the power play stage is done and dusted. DEMPO Cricket Club are 31 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. Change in bowling from the Mandavi River end. Well bowled, good delivery to start with. Was there a nick there? The bat bowler's reaction tells some story. Good in-swinging delivery there, and the wicketkeeper Vaibhav Naik could not hold on to it. It's a bye there. There was no bat involved, and that was very close to the bat. Devdutt Sodankar is the bowler operating from the river end. Vaibhav's first delivery got good movement in the air. The ball swung quite late and the wicketkeeper could not hold on to that ball. In the air and off the pitch as well. That's been the story so far. The pace bowlers have enjoyed this weather. Watchfully played by Azim Kazi. Both the batters for DEMPO, Azim Kazi and Snehal Kautankar, are on 14 each. Tight single, but good calling, and they run it comfortably in the end. This is the 7th over in progress. The DEMPO Cricket Club are 33 for 2. Devdutt Sodankar has bowled a good over so far. Just one run off the bat and one bye coming in this over. He looks like a skiddy customer when he's bowling the ball zipping around. Another single, and that's the end of the 7th over. 36 for 2. "36 for 2 after 7 overs. DEMPO are progressing at a run rate of 5.14. The target is 1, 2, 3. 7 overs gone, 13 overs remain. Sagar Mishra to continue from the road end. Left arm orthodox spinner for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Nice looking shot by Gymkhana. And good running as well. 2 runs taken there. That's how they have to play. Running hard and finding the right placement. That's the basic here that they need to do right. And Gymkhana has shown that just now. The score moves on to 38. Sagar Mishra is bowling beautifully here, is keeping the batters in control. That's how good control that he has got onto his deliveries. Not allowing any freedom this time. Snehal Kautankar gets a single. Change in the field there. The fielder moving on from offside onto the on. That's vice versa for the left-hander on strike now. Wide called by umpire Atmaram Arolkar. Gymkhana plays that late cut very well. It's one of his productive shots. That's the end of the 8th over, and after 8, DEMPO Cricket Club are 42 for 2. Snehal Kautankar batting on 16, Gymkhana is on 20. 42 for 2 in 8 overs. With this overcast, cloudy conditions, there are a lot of calculations that are going on in the minds, and players have to be alert to that as well. That's normal when the match is being played under conditions. So the batters will be knowing their task. Nice shot there by Snail, but the fielder looks to have cut out. Yes, he does well to slide and cut that ball from going to the boundary. 2 runs to the total. So for those who may not know what's VJD method, it's the computing method to calculate the run rate according to the situation of the weather conditions. So it depends on the runs and the number of balls bowled till the time when there is rain or conditions under which play is not possible. The players going about their task, runs are coming ones and twos with an odd boundary here and there. And DEMPO have moved on to 46 for 2. 8.3 overs gone. There was appeal from the bowler and his delivery was in swinging, but umpire unmoved. Umpire Sujay there. Good looking shot. Just a single. Devdutt is bowling well here. He has not allowed the batsmen any freedom or any width so far which they can latch on. He has bowled generally stump to stump and is getting the ball to move as well. Samit Aryan Mishra is back in the attack. After Sagar Mishra had bowled a couple of very good spin overs from the road end, Samit Aryan Mishra comes back with his pace. The SALGAOCAR Cricket Club mixing it up here. Wow, what a shot there by Snehal Kauthankar. Very classy there, hit by Snehal Kautankar, a flick into the square leg region, and that also brings up the 50 for DEMPO Cricket Club. 52 for 2. Samitarian Mishra's delivery was swinging into the leg and middle stump, and Snehal Kautankar used his wrists very well and timed it and helped it into the square leg region. .1 overs gone. DEMPO Cricket Club are 52 for 2 in pursuit of SALGAOCAR Cricket Club's total of 122 for 8. BANDODKAR T-20 League, organized by PANJIM Gymkhana, is a league cum knockout tournament. Today is the final day of the league stage, and the semi-finals are scheduled for tomorrow. The big knockout day coming up. Who will be in the semi-finals and what would be the lineup, we will come to know only at the end of today's play. The second match coming up later today will be played between Chaugule Sports Club and Karimabad Sports Club. Both teams there had won their opening matches. So in the meanwhile, we return to action in the center after a little stoppage as the ball hit by Snehal to the boundary made its way back into the action, and it resumes. Samitarian Mishra coming up with the delivery here. Nice looking shot. Safe for Snehal, though it lands short of the fielder there on the backward point boundary. 1 run to the total. He moves on to 25. Azim Kazi now on strike is batting on 22. The partnership, the second wicket, or rather the third wicket partnership, now worth 43. What a shot there, straight as the arrow, and it goes for a boundary over the bowler's head. No fielder can protect that. Azim Kazi has shown his attacking prowess, and that shot reinforces the belief that Gymkhana can deliver when it matters. 57 for 2. DEMPO Cricket Club in 9.3 overs. Wide. The ball angled across the left-handed batter Azim Kazi, and it goes wide. 1 run added to the total. It's 58 for 2 in 9.3 overs for DEMPO Cricket Club. Full toss delivery, and Snehal Kotankar drives it into the covers region, but just a single, and that brings up the 50 partnership between Snehal and Azim Kazi. 60 for 2 now, DEMPO Cricket Club. This is the 10th over in progress. "60 for 2, DEMPO Cricket Club after 10 overs. Exactly run a ball. The current run rate is 6.0. The task at hand, 10 overs remain, 23 required, but there's calculation that DEMPO need to meet to make it to the semi-finals. They have to get the target in 19.1 overs to book their place in the semi-finals. "60 for 2 right now. DEMPO Cricket Club are placed after 10 overs. Devdutt Sodankar continues to bowl from the river end. Snehal driving on the up there, but the bowler feels it off his own bowling. Devdutt Sodankar doing a good job here so far for SALGAOCAR. He has bowled 2 overs and given away only 10 runs. This time he pitches it short, and Snehal Kotankar's pull shot only gets a single. Azim Kazi now on strike. What is going through his mind here? He's outstation professional here. Every team can field two outstation pros. He's one of them in the DEMPO lineup. He pulls the delivery, but has he got enough? Oh no, it's taken, and for Salgaocar Cricket Club, that's a good catch and good exhibition in the field. But for DEMPO Cricket Club, Azim Kazi is gone trying to pull the ball. Good catch there by Prathamesh Gawas once again. Safe pair of hands for Salgaocar Cricket Club. Azim Kazi scored 27. 61 for 3 now, DEMPO Cricket Club in 10.3 overs. Wicket-keeper batter Keenan Vaz is the new man in now. Plenty of experience there for Keenan Vaz. Goa Ranji Trophy Pro. Both batters, Snail, the captain, and Keenan Vaz out there now. They exactly know what they need to do from here. Salgaocar Cricket Club getting through this partnership and breaking it after they had completed a 50-run stand. That will help Salgaocar Cricket Club to regroup and launch a fresh attack onto the opposition. These are the situations that matter in T20 cricket, for that matter any cricket. When you get wicket, the opposition or the fielding side look to tighten the screws, build more pressure. Whereas for the batting side, it's all about getting on with it and moving forward. Here is Keenan Vaz facing Devdutt Sodankar, who gets wicket deservingly. He has bowled his heart out so far. Nice looking shot by Keenan Vaz, and he runs hard for the first run and gets back for a couple. That's good running by this duo. DEMPO Cricket Club will be hoping that the duo gets a good understanding going, and this time Keenan gets a single. So it's important for these two batters to get a good understanding going and take as many runs as they can. Ironically, both of these batters were run out in the last game when they went down to Gino Sports Club. Nice shot by Snail, but just a single as the third man boundary is protected. "11 overs gone, 65 for 3 for DEMPO Cricket Club." Sagar Mishra coming back into the attack from the road end. Left arm orthodox spinner. He's very accurate, and it's a full delivery, and it's umpire raises the dreaded finger for Snehal Kautankar. That's a big wicket for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Are celebrating. DEMPO Cricket Club captain is back. Full delivery there by Sagar Mishra, and Snehal did not manage to get any part of his bat onto the ball. He has to make the long walk back to the pavilion. LBW bowled Sagar Mishra for 28 of 30 deliveries. So DEMPO now 65 for 4. The match is now in balance. Vikas Singh is the new batter coming on and will join Keenan Vaz in the center. That's a danger the batter takes, or the risk the batter takes when he goes on for the cross-batted shot like that to a full delivery. 65 for 4. DEMPO Cricket Club having just lost their skipper, Snehal Kautankar. This is the 12th over in progress. Vikas Singh faces his first delivery. Sagar Mishra having picked the wicket, the big wicket of Snehal Kautankar, is on top here. He has bowled very well so far. This is his 3rd over. Vikas Singh is off the mark with that single. The score moves on to 66. That's a good shot. The shot that Keenan tried to play has come off, but the similar shot that Snehal Kautankar was trying didn't come off, and he had to pay the price. That's then, but now Vikas Singh is on strike after Keenan's single. After Keenan's single took the total to 67 for 4. Nice looking shot by Vikas Singh, but just a single there. That brings this 12th over to an end. 68 for 4, DEMPO Cricket Club. It's now getting tight here. 55 runs required. 55 runs required in and 8 overs to go. Sujit Nayak comes on to the bowl for the first time today. It's from the river end, bowls left arm orthodox spin. The spin at both the ends now for SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. There was a bit of confusion there in the minds of the batters, and in the end they took the right decision. The spinners have done the stifling job so far. Sagar Mishra in particularly has bowled really well. Sagar Mishra in particular has bowled really well, having bowled 3 overs for 10 runs and picking up the big wicket of Snehal Kautankar. Sujit Naik now in action. And the right thing for DEMPO Cricket Club right now is to get runs, and that's what these batters are doing with the help of singles. Nice shot by Vikas, but he hasn't managed to find that gap. With single, the scoreboard moves on to 71 for 4 for DEMPO Cricket Club. The total is 71 for 4. Four runs off this over so far. Sujit Naik bowling from the river end. It's been very good line by him so far, and the length absolutely important. He has found a good length. That's important. This time, little bit of space for the batter to get onto the back foot and launch it, but it's just a single what Vikas Singh managed, taking the total to 73. 13 overs gone. DEMPO Cricket Club at 73 for 4. $50 runs required. Seven overs remaining. Up in the air, and this could be out. Yes, that's another catch for Prathamesh Kawas. Vikas Singh is out. DEMPO Cricket Club lose their 5th wicket. Not in a position to play that short ball, hitting just the bottom part of the bat and going up in the air. And Prathamesh Kaur says he's played safe pair of hands so far, taking 3rd catch of this innings. Divyang Hinganekar is the batter coming out as Vikas Singh makes the walk to the pavilion, back to the pavilion after making just 5 runs. So wickets have been tumbling quickly in the last few overs after Snehal Kautankar and Azim Kazi had put on a half-century partnership for the 3rd wicket. But after that, they have lost 3 wickets in a quick time. SALGAOCAR Cricket Club are slowly and steadily making a comeback in this game. Remember, this is a must-win game for DEMPO Cricket Club if they have to progress to the next round in this competition. Keenan was now on strike to Sagar Mishra. He hit that ball from way outside the off stump into the mid-wicket region by making the necessary adjustment. That is his natural game. He plays his shots. Keenan was full of experience. The new man in is Hinganekar and he's taking strike now to Sagar Mishra, who has so far bowled very well, picking up 2 wickets, giving just 15 runs away. Oh, that was really close, and it's Prathamesh this time who could not hold on. Who could not hold on to the catch. Single-handed attempt there to catch and that did not come off. So Hinganekar survives. Nice shot by Keenan was. Beautifully timed shot there. Was not much power that he put into the shot. The timing was absolutely superb. The ball just raced there. But the fielder, the deep wicket fence, was comfortably getting to the ball and just limits it to 2 runs. This time has it taken, yes, it's the leading edge of the bat, and that slog sweep has spelled doom for Keenan Vaz. Sagar Mishra gets his 3rd wicket. Keenan Vaz's shot was straight down the throat of that mid-wicket boundary fielder. Yash Porab was the fielder there who didn't have to move and took the catch comfortably. 6 down now, DEMPO Cricket Club. They're still in need of 46 runs with 6 overs to go. "46 runs, 6 overs remain." That's the requirement, that's the broader equation. Yogesh Kauthankar is the new batter who's going to take strike, with Sujit Nayak being the bowler to continue from the river end. Yogesh Kauthankar bats up the order in 3 days. Here is little low in his order, but he has the capability of playing good shots. Of whatever little I've seen of Yogesh Kauthankar, he has the talent. Gets off the mark, Yogesh, and the total goes up to 78 for 6 in 14.1 overs. Divyang Hinganekar, who was dropped on duck by Prathamesh Gawas, is now at the non-strikers end, batting on 2. Yogesh Kauthankar on strike. What is the game plan now? What's the road to recovery for DEMPO Cricket Club? In T20 cricket, the games turn quite quickly. And it remains to be seen. But in the meanwhile here, Yogesh Kauthankar, good running by Divyang Hinganekar. In fact, Yogesh Kauthankar didn't manage to get any bat onto it, and bye is the signal by umpire Sujay Netrawadkar. 3 runs added to the total via extras. The total moves on to 82 for 6. Yogesh survives. It looked like a stumping opportunity, but Vaibhav Naik could not gather the ball. Good running by Divyang, now taking the initiative to run hard. That's one thing that is in their hand. When they get the ball away, they have to put pressure on the fielders by running hard. That's the basic requirement. So both the batters have technically got 1 life each. Divyang being dropped and Yogesh Kauthankar surviving that opportunity for SALGAOCAR to get a stump in. That's the situation, and DEMPO are 84 for 6. The last delivery of the 15th over now coming up. That's the end of 15th over. 84 for 6. DEMPO Cricket Club fighting to stay alive in the competition. "39 runs required, 5 overs remaining." Strike bowler Shubham Tari being brought into the attack from the road end. Shubham Tari has been in amongst the wickets, playing for Goa under 25. Shubham Tari is also among the probables during the Ranji Trophy camp. Loaded with talent and has the potential because of his wicket-taking ability. "85 for 6. Is the score, and 15.2 overs have been bowled. Divyang Hinganekar now preparing to face Shubham Tari. Good fielding and good quick throw there, but not hitting the target, and the batsman safe in his crease. But the dot ball is not what DEMPO Cricket Club wants. "86 for 6 in 15.4 overs. Oh. That lands in the safe zone, no man's land. Two fielders converging, but none were able to get to it. And that's how Yogesh Kautarnkar survives. Ishan Gadekar was closest, but he was yet too far to make that catch. And DEMPO Cricket Club move on to 87 for 6 with that single. Divyang Hinganekar now on strike. Full delivery by Shubham Tari, and Divyang Hinganekar plays a lovely cover drive for a boundary. A welcome boundary for DEMPO Cricket Club, and that shot also will give a lot of confidence to Divyang 91 for 6 after the end of 16th over. 32 runs required, 4 overs remaining for DEMPO to get the victory. If DEMPO can win, then this group will be placed interestingly and it will come down to the run rate. It will become the group of death. Gino Sports Club will be watching this match from wherever they are, their players, their fans, wherever in the world they're watching with interest and following for Gino Sports Club. They will be glued to action right now because their fate hinges on the outcome of this match. Gino Sports Club had won their game against DEMPO Cricket Club after having gone down to SALGAOCAR in the opener. Meanwhile, it's the task that is at hand. 32 runs are required in the 4 remaining overs. 91 for 6, DEMPO Cricket Club. Yogesh Kautankar on strike. Charges down the wicket, but this shot will not take him more than 2 runs is what that effort brings for Yogesh Kautankar. Sujit Naik is the bowler, tall bowler from Mumbai, bowling left arm orthodox spin. And the batter Yogesh Kautankar, does he have the mettle to tackle this situation? We will see. He's mixing caution with aggression. He's on 5. Hinganekar at the other end is on 9. Little shot and Yogesh plays the pull in the mid-wicket region, but just a single. The DEMPO Cricket Club has a depth in their batting lineup, but it didn't come off in the opener. They need it to do the job today, as it's the question of their survival. Four runs of 4 deliveries so far in this over. Yogesh Kautankar tries to go aerial but doesn't have the power to take it up and above. So it's just a single that he gets. 5 runs of 5 deliveries of this Sujit Naik over so far. Last delivery of the 17th over now coming up. Nice shot there by Divyang. Will it go to the boundary? No. The fielder at extra cover boundary cuts it off. 2 runs to Divyang and DEMPO. That also brings to the end this over. 7 runs of that over by Sujit Naik. And the total moves on to 98 for 6. "25 runs required. 3 overs remain." That is the general equation. DEMPO batters having some water and also ears to their colleagues out there with water. Some message generally goes out during such crucial period of the match, and they would be apprised of the equation required to make it to the cutoff run rate to book their place in the semis. So the batters will be well informed of the requirement, but in general it's 25 required in 3 overs. Devdutt is now going to come on from the road, and he bowled his previous 3 overs from the other, giving away just 15 runs and taking 1 wicket. It's been good bowling by this young pacer from Goa. Yogesh Kauthankar is the batter on strike here. Bowler Devdutt and batter Yogesh are of similar build. Takes a single and wants to convert into double. Good running by DEMPO batters there. That's what the team needs right now. $100 up for DEMPO Cricket Club. 17.1 overs it has taken for DEMPO Cricket Club to reach 100. It's been hard work there. Nice shot on the up there for a single. 101 for 6 now, DEMPO's. It has been hard work for the batters all day. Earlier, SALGAOCAR Cricket Club batters also found it difficult to get going, and similar story has ensued with DEMPO Cricket Club now doing a job with the bat. Divyang Hinganekar batting on 12. Yogesh Kauthankar on 10. Oh, that was a good shot. The ball took a bit of bad bounce in the outfield. 2 runs for Divyang and DEMPO. 6 runs have come off 4 deliveries of this over by Match-5 so far. Nice shot by Yogesh Kauthankar. 4 runs to DEMPO Cricket Club, and Yogesh, what a shot. Short arm jab there. Taking the ball in the long mid-wicket region for a timely boundary. That's what Yogesh Kauthankar is made of. He has the talent. Four important runs for DEMPO Cricket Club. This time he misses the delivery completely, and that's the end of the over by Match-5. 10 runs came off that over, and that will help in releasing a bit of pressure, and the equation is looking a little easier now for DEMPO Cricket Club. 15 runs required, 2 overs are remaining. 108 for 6, DEMPO Cricket Club chasing SALGAOCAR's total of 122. Sujit Nayak coming on from the river end, and couple of runs for Divyang Hinganekar. The fielder is placed very close to the boundary rope. That means there was time for Divyang to rush back for the second. This is the second last over of the match. 5 deliveries to go in this over, being bowled by Sujit Nayak. Divyang Hinganekar is ready to face the delivery. This is turning out to be, this match is turning out to be an intense contest, a thriller, a cliffhanger, so many adjectives to describe this situation of the match. And this is what we love to watch, and that's a sixer. What a lusty hit by Divyang Hinganekar. A full delivery by Sujit Nayak, and Divyang Hinganekar deposits it beyond the side screen. Super shot that by Divyang. 6 runs for it. DEMPO Cricket Club move on to 117 for 6. 6 runs are now required. Six runs to win. What a shot that by Divyang Hinganekar. Sujit Nayak with his left arm spin bowled a full toss, a low full toss, and Divyang Hinganekar took full toll of it, landing his sweet spot of the bat on it. 6 runs will take a load of pressure off his shoulders. He is batting on 23 of 12. Yogesh Kautankar is at the other end with 14 of 15. The partnership is worth 40 runs of 26 balls. These are valuable runs put out by these batters for the 7th wicket. This is the second highest partnership of the DEMPO inning. The earlier was for the 3rd wicket between Snail and Azim Qazi that realized 51 runs. But it's here and now, and this duo is the cynosure of all eyes now. Can they take DEMPO into the semi-finals? Divyang, having hit a sixer, has made the challenge a little easier, but certainly it's not over until it's over in cricket. 6 runs required for DEMPO to win. What a shot there, and that's a boundary. What a shot, square cut there, finding the backward point boundary. Divyang Hinganekar, Sujit Nayak's delivery was shot. Divyang rocked onto his back foot and cut the ball. The fielder put in a dive but failed to stop the delivery. Failed to stop the shot rather. And Divyang has played a blinder here so far. DEMPO now in need of just 2 runs. A 6 and 4, 10 runs came off the last 2 deliveries. This could be it. 2 of that, and they get that comfortably. And what a match this has turned out. DEMPO Cricket Club scoring a 4-wicket victory over SALGAOCAR Cricket Club. Divyang Hinganekar not out 29 of 14 balls, 2 fours and 1 6 in his inning. Yogesh Kautankar also played a very important supporting role at the other end. 14 not out of 15 deliveries. And DEMPO Cricket Club have managed to win the match as well as book their place in the semi-finals of BANDODKAR T-20 League organized by PANJIM Gymkhana here in Panji. It's been a thriller. Well played, DEMPO Cricket Club.
ऐसे और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना
coming up now will be between Karimabad Sports Club and Chougule Sports Club.
ऐसे और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो.
DEMPO
ऐसे ही और भी
requiring
वीडियोस के लिए
to
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब
make
करो
the
और बेल आइकन को दबाना
target
बिल्कुल
in 19.1 overs to book their spot has
मत। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए
done
चैनल
it
को
in
सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन
18.4
को दबाना
overs.
बिल्कुल मत भूलो।
That means Gino Sports Club are out of reckoning
ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के
for
लिए
the
चैनल
last
को
4
सब्सक्राइब
stage.
करो और बेल आइकन को
It
दबाना
is
बिल्कुल मत भूलो।
SALGAOCAR Sports Club, rather SALGAOCAR Cricket Club, who top the
ऐसे ही
group,
और भी
and
वीडियोस के लिए
DEMPO
चैनल
Cricket
को
Club
सब्सक्राइब करो
take
और
the
बेल
second
आइकन को
position
दबाना बिल्कुल
in
मत भूलो।
Group A.
ऐसे ही और भी
The
वीडियोस के
match
लिए चैनल
between
को सब्सक्राइब
Karimabad
करो और बेल
and
आइकन को दबाना
Saugule
बिल्कुल मत भूलो।
Sports Club will decide the placings of that
ऐसे ही
group,
और भी
and
वीडियोस के लिए
accordingly
चैनल को
the
सब्सक्राइब करो
semi-final
और
lineup
बेल
will
आइकन
be
को
known
दबाना बिल्कुल
only
मत भूलो।
at the end of the second match on
ऐसे ही
the
और भी
day,
वीडियोस के
the
लिए
second
चैनल को
match today
सब्सक्राइब
that
करो
is
और
coming
बेल आइकन को
between
दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो।
Karimabad and Saugule. The man of the match
ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को
award
सब्सक्राइब करो और
will be
बेल आइकन को
presented
दबाना
now.
बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलो। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को